Noah Monk is most known for playing Gibby in iCarly, but what most people don't know about is how that character almost ruined his life. When Noah was first given the role of Gibby, he was meant to appear in maybe 1 or 2 episodes here and there, but because of how popular the character became with fans, Noah stayed throughout the entire series. This was originally great for the young actor, as iCarly was and still is the biggest show that Nickelodeon has ever produced. Although as the show became more and more popular, Gibby started facing more and more problems. The essence of Gibby is that he would always be the butt of the joke and have pretty much no self-awareness. The kids who were watching knew this, and so did Noah, but this was his first real acting job and he wanted to make sure that he didn't lose it. Noah was only 11 at the time, and since the show had a real website where people could leave comments and blog posts, he would see what people thought of Gibby, and it wasn't good. Comments about Gibby's weight and appearance were often featured on anything related to the character, and some kids would go as far as to even say that they hate him and that he doesn't deserve love. However, despite all of these hate comments left on Gibby's character, he became a season regular.
And I couldn't go anywhere without getting swarmed. That was where it got huge.
As Gibby kept taking his shirt off and dancing, people kept laughing until things got really weird. Noah's parents actually found out that pictures of their son shirtless while playing Gibby were being uploaded onto a website for people who had fetishes for heavier boys. Normally for these stories you hear about how the parent forced their child to continue acting, but this was not the case. Gibby's parents were happy to take him off the show once they learned of this, but Noah was passionate about acting and wanted to continue, but this may have been at the cost of his career. After iCarly, Noah did stay busy and secured other roles, but was becoming more and more sick of children's TV and the typecast of being the Gibby type character. Noah then really started falling in love with producing music and started to make dubstep, EDM, and rap tracks under the name Noxic. Though he tried constantly to move away from iCarly, whenever he would share his music or other projects he was working on, the comments would always be flooded with people calling him Gibby. This got so bad that Noah actually ended up removing himself from all social media platforms. He was an adult now and people just couldn't let go of the child character that he once played. People would often yell at him to take his shirt off in public, and some girls even attacked him on the street. Noah then ended up creating a YouTube channel under the name Sad World to help distance himself even further from the Gibby name. The sketch comedy on the channel focused more on adult themes and raunchy humor to prove that he was no longer the 11-year-old child anymore.
I can tell that's one salty clam there. Got some Barneys on that clam.
He's actually still very active on this YouTube channel, but now instead of sketches, it features his music accompanied by really trippy visuals and voiceovers.
Come on, take it. Sorry about that.
Noah has allowed himself more creative freedom, which seems to have helped him remember Gibby with more fondness in recent years. Coming on podcasts, Noah is much more open about everything. However, when iCarly decided to reboot, Noah did not return. He hasn't publicly stated why, but showrunners have confirmed that they approached him and he denied. Most likely, though Noah has grown to accept Gibby, he's not looking to return to what ended up creating lots of problems for him. He still works full-time on other projects as well and just made it clear he wants to avoid children's TV.
No more kids TV. Man, come on. We've discussed this. That stain on my legacy ain't a stain no more.
But if you think that Gibby will forever be a legend,